Well, hello everybody. Good evening, everybody. I hope y'all are doing okay. Trying to stay warm. Hope y'all are too. Everything's been pretty good today. Hi, Bad Moon. Granny Pat, I didn't get a hold of. Mom's watching. I'm glad you found us too. Sharon, how are you? Good to see you. I'm trying to get where I can see my, I can't turn this on before I go live on my phone, so I have to wait, and then I go live usually on here. So I'm looking to see, just a second. I know y'all get tired of waiting on me, but I can't do everything all at once because, there we are. I'm on my phone, so I have to wait, so, and then I turn it down so we don't get that. Hi, David, how are you? Mom and I are okay. Michelle, hello from Winnipeg. Debbie Tanner, hello. Denise, Sharon, Bad Moon. It being Friday night, I wasn't sure if anybody would be home. That's okay. That's okay. We just type what we can here. I'm trying to see. Granny Pat's what you meant instead of Oat. Granny Oat? Well, I don't think she's Granny Oat, but she probably would answer to it, just like I answered to, hey, you. Yeah, what? Karen Ann, yeah, we're okay today, tonight, this evening, Friday. Hi, Bonnie. All you faithful people. I'm so glad that y'all showed up on Friday night. Didn't know if y'all would be here or not, but I guess there's several more people than I realize that are homebodies like us. So today, I went to the eye doctor, and let me know in the comments what y'all are planning to do this weekend, what y'all did today. Hi, Jimmy. But I went to the eye doctor to see about that macular degeneration, and I got a really good report, y'all. They did some, I don't know if y'all ever had these tests, but they put you in I was fixing to say an iron lung, not an iron lung. They put one of those monitors that are things that go all over your head, like the kids or I guess adults play with those sticks and things. You know, you move your arm and you're in a virtual headset. I think that's what it's called. Well, they put me in that, or put that headset on me and gave me that joystick, and you had to start the test, and you had to look at a red light straight on, and then if there was any white lights that just like this, every time you saw it, you pushed your, that was one of the tests. Then the other test was they took a myriad of colors down at the bottom, and you had to graduate them from a green shade all the way up to the spectrum to almost kind of a yellow purple. It's kind of a crazy thing, but I did it. And so I was really glad about, yeah, Bad Moon. I was glad about, hi, Debbie. I may have already said hi, but if I do, y'all, I'm really tired. The tests were not as bad as what I thought. Denise, how are you? So she showed me on the scans of the fluid or the fibromyalgia area, and it didn't have fluid. So it hadn't changed from when I had the cataract surgery, 6 months, 8 months ago. So in the meantime, where I'm going with this story, it takes me a while when I'm tired, or it takes me a while anyway. I knew that my mother needed her eyes checked again. It's been a couple years, but after she fell and broke her hip, right before that, she fell over one of the little small filing cabinets, and I mean, she looked like she had been beat to hell. I took photographs. I could not believe my mother's face from hitting the tile floor. It was so bad. And then a few months later, she broke her hip. So I hadn't been able to get her eyes tested. The last doctor we went to said she had perfect vision 20/20. So maybe in that time, I don't know how fast cataracts can grow or how fast your eyes become, I haven't looked into it, but she has a really bad cataract on her right eye and some on her left eye, but it's close to be 93 in April. What do you expect? I mean, she's gone all these years without glasses, except reading glasses very rarely. Just in case there was something so minute she couldn't see it, she would put on some reading glasses that would be laying on. I used to keep them all over the house for people. Not that I wore them or she wore them, but if a guest or family came, then everybody's always forgetting their reading glasses. So I just went to the doll store and bought about 5 pair and just laid them in the little console close to the couch. And so I was glad that my test went good, but hers, I don't know if we're going to do the cataract surgery. I told her, it's your decision, Mama. And that's what my middle sister told her. It's your decision, Mother, because she spoke to her after we got back home. I did not know I saw as bad as I did. I knew that my vision was pretty bad before I had the cataract surgery. And I had so much scar tissue on my eyes. I don't know why. They couldn't put corrective lenses in my eyes. So that's why I've had cataract surgery, but why I still wear glasses, because they could do no more for my eyes by putting a corrective lens in there. And I asked the doctor, well, why wouldn't you at least try to correct somebody's eyes? It's just the same. It's just a little lens is just a little off, than what from the one that has no power and then the ones they upgrade you to. And he said, because from scientific research, they're afraid if they put a lens in there that corrects your nearsightedness or farsightedness, either one, however they do it, that they might be like rainbows, like fingers with rainbows. He told me the word and I knew what it was. So they don't want to do your eyes because of that. The lens could reflect different than if somebody doesn't have scar tissue and they're worried that I guess they'll do that, and then you won't be able to, you'll see living colors, all these colors. So, but Mother, I don't think she would, my doctor is very thorough. Her and her husband both are optometrists or ophthalmologist, and she didn't mention any scar tissue. So I've just got to wait and see. I knew Mother wasn't seeing very well, but I don't know. I guess we'll just wait and see. RV. Yes, I noticed that, RV. I guess when you include an emoji, it typed hand pink waving. So, yeah, I noticed because one time there was something about, I've seen that one, but there's been others. And I thought, well, what does that mean? Well, then I realized it was just a small one of those. Yeah, Jimmy, it was a good report. No change. Sarah Horton, I'm glad you got a good report. Thank you. Denise, I just got news. I have same in my right eye plus cataracts. They sending me for treatment, which includes injections in my right eye. Hope it helps as I feel blind. Denise, can you not see at all? I mean, not at all, but do you have low vision now? Because my brother-in-law, y'all know the ones that I asked prayers that has lung cancer. He's been battling the same thing you are, Denise, for about 5 years, and he has had those needle shots put in his eyes. It doesn't seem, but it's a wet macular degeneration, and they put the medicine there to dry that up. So, we do what we have to do. We pray that Denise's eyes are healed and that treatment, she won't need those. But that's the only way I think that you can cure that, or not heal it and not cure it, Billie Jean. The only way you can do that is to get those shots put in your eyes. I'm sorry to hear that, though, because the injections, he goes, I don't think he had to have an injection last month, but for several years now, it's always multiple injections. And the reason I don't act too faint about if I had to have them is because, I don't know if I told y'all, the day I had my cataract surgery scheduled for my right eye, I forgot and ate. Well, they couldn't put me to sleep because I said, well, can you do it without putting me to sleep? Yeah, we could, but you don't want to do that. I said, yeah, I can do that. So they literally deadened right here below in this, right above the bone here. They just deadened right below my eyelash. And then they stuck a needle about that long to deaden my whole eye. And I was sitting there awake. And I got through it. But I'll tell you one darn thing. The next time I went for the left eye, I think I didn't eat for a week because I thought I'm not going. It didn't hurt, but it was just, it was kind of nerve-wracking just to watch that and feel a little pressure, and then it was deadened, but I had to do it because I thought I already scheduled this. These doctors are here. I'm not going to make them wait because of some stupid thing I did. Cataract surgery, Denise says cataract surgery only if the treatment works on degeneration. Okay, I can understand that. Very blurry. One thing about my macular degeneration is that on both of them, it's kind of strange, but the Lord knew I have to be where I am and I have to take care of, everybody, and to the right of my pupil. So it's not in like my brother-in-law's is right in the vision. She said mine was up here and like over here. So it's will not affect, it can affect my peripheral vision, but right now it's not in my sight. But we do, y'all, what we have to do just to be okay. That seems like the old story, you have to just bear it and grin and bear it because you can change if there's just like when I was an alcoholic, I changed it because I had to, because I was putting all my depression, all my bad feelings, all my stuff into that liquor bottle. And, if you don't rise above that, then I would have been pushing up daisies now. But thank God I had the idea that, I've got to stop this because somebody needs me. And of course, that was way before my mother ever needed me, but she did. And I'm the only one that can take care of her and that will. And So I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad that I can hear and talk to y'all. I was going through boxes today. Well, early this morning. I didn't go through many, but I had found, I don't know if y'all are familiar with lalique. That was a crystal a French crystal that I collected for a long, long time. And I'll show y'all. It's a frosted, and you can look it up, Lalique, lalique. Rene Lalique was this was one of the line lighters. See that lion head on there? And I have the cigarette holder and all that, but that's packed. And here is the turkey. This is the turkey, I'm pretty sure, the female turkey. And it's signed. They're all signed. But I thought I would show y'all this. If you ever happen to see these, the little feet and everything, if you ever see these, you'll know lalique right off. These are 3 examples of totally different ideas of Rene Lalique's work. Now, the cherubs were one of his and maybe you can see the signature right there. It's at the top of those angels, right at the top of that. And they're so beautiful. And they used to be they were kind of hard. I've got the whole decanter and glasses and all that. They used to be very hard or were very expensive and very hard to find. And I was interior designing for a lady, and she gave me the decanter and 2 glasses. So that's what started me on this hunt. You know, we all have our hunt for something we like. And High Lane, fish, orange, white eyes. That means fish, orange, white eyes. It's one of those emojis. Debbie, thanks. But yeah, if you find that lalique, you'll know it because it's frosted. Not the whole thing. Now, this is a place card holder. It's what this is. That's why it's got a cut across there. You'd set this at the individual plates. All the animals, I think there's 12, or I can't remember how many I have. But the place card would go in there, and you set it at the individual plate when you have a dinner get together, and people know where to sit. Then I found this. This is very interesting. I know y'all have seen them. These are the nesting dolls. And this one was from Russia. And the interesting thing about these nesting dolls, is because they're all hand wood burned and they're gold laid, but they're made out of tulip wood. So I haven't opened this in a long time, but you have your one and you set that out. And then you go to your next one, take that out, set it. I can't show you the whole thing. Hold on just a minute. I'm looking for y'all. I can't find you. I hit something. Hold on just a minute. I'm trying to get back on, y'all. I hit a button and I shouldn't have. Now I'm trying to find The show. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Hmm. Hmm. I figured this would bring up uh, I'm looking, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know where y'all went or what I did. That's what I'm looking for. Can y'all still hear me? Or am I gone? Uh, I can't find the. Well, if y'all can see me, then you know. I know where the camera is. So I can try to look on my phone and. Yeah. The bad thing is I can't see y'all. So. Let me see here. What's. Oh, okay. Hold on just a minute. I see. Uh, Now, I'm back now. Maybe I hit something. Don't ask me what. I don't have no idea. Okay, we're back. Thank you, Dorothy. Zippity Dell, we can see and hear you. Love Nexting Dollar set. Debbie Tanner here and see. Elaine Shay says she'll have cataract surgery soon. I'm glad you came by and can see us live too. Denise, that lighter, I love too. I love the cologne. If y'all have and you can get it for a good price now, that cologne. It's called Lalique, and it comes in a bottle that has this. One has a lion's head on it, the other, and it's not. I mean, it's no more than used to. It's pretty expensive, but now it's no more than just I don't know, a regular cologne at Macy's or somewhere. But it smells delicious. So if y'all have a husband or a boyfriend or something that would like it's a good men's cologne. It's called Lalique. I'm undoing these nesting dolls. I'm just sitting here undoing them and taking them all the way down. So I was just wondering how many was here because I don't know. And I'm just getting smaller and smaller. And you just keep taking them. Of course, a couple of you knew what they were, but they're wood, so they're hard to get open a little bit because they're old and they swollen since I got them years ago when I was on travels. But instead of taking all these apart, you see what the nesting doll, they all look exactly the same. They just go way down. But what intrigued me was the last nesting doll. I'm talking about once you get all these spread out, and it opens too, but I don't know. That is the last one. It's big and it opens also. I don't know how they could have made, let's see. Oh, see how that opens up? That tiny, tiny nesting doll. I mean, the craftsmanship in Russia and Yugoslavia and all those places, they amaze me because they can take wood. And the reason I had that last one out of these is because it was so tiny I forgot to put it in one time, and I had just put it in the top of the nesting ones. But they have to be done, put in there just right, or they won't fit back together. And then I have some bigger ones, but these were the ones that I bought. Okay. Checking everything out. Yeah, I can see the messages now, y'all. So that's great. What are y'all going to do this weekend? What's the weather like where all you are? What's the temperature? That would be a good question. If you don't mind, write your temperature. I'd like to know that. Especially if you're in Canada, it's probably snowing there. And of course, I know Texas and Oklahoma and Louisiana, all those temps. It's all going to change on Monday. I think Monday we'll be having some kind of bad, I don't know if it'll be snow or if it'll be just cold. Probably just cold. Denise, where did I find the nesting dolls? I bought these when I was in Yugoslavia, because that is part of, or when I was there, it was very dangerous, it wasn't dangerous, but it's part of Russia, I guess you could say, 77. Well, Jimmy, that's good. We were 50s today. Denise, look on, just pull it up on, let me look. I'll pull it up. As long as I have to get close to no buttons that's not on my phone, I'll be okay. I think they have women's too, as a matter of fact. Let me look. Cologne. It says that Walmart carries it, but I bet you have to have it shipped in. And it's cheaper than I thought, because I have, there's one with a horse's head. There's one with the lion. Let me see. Those are all, most of these are the horse's head. I don't see the lion, but it used to be. This is on the Walmart app. I'm looking to see. It says you save a lot of money. But it's in that gray box there. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of like that, kind of in that gray. And it's got those animals on it with the gold. But that's the horse. It says it's regular $135, and they have it for $22.67. I don't know. But that's on Google. Just look up Lolly Cologne. It's got a good smell to it. I've always liked it. And then Creed, I love Creed, and of course it's too expensive, so I don't wear that. I've still got a bottle that's got some in it, and I wear it on special occasions is what I call it, because that stuff's really expensive. And I've got all different kinds over the years. I was a cologne rep for a long time, but those colognes, I've got the bottles, the big facsimile bottles. I had oodles of those of different brands, and I put them on the back of the bathtub, the garden tub, just as. But now I don't even have them out there in a box. I thought that'd be my luck to get in this bathtub one day and knock those off and break, and then I don't know what could happen. So I said, no, I'm not going to leave those there. So 30, 40 degrees here, 68 degrees in the morning. Canada snow and very windy. Well, it's really foggy. I've noticed fog. Zippity doo-dah, these were Russian or Yugoslavian, they're Russian, but that Temu is fixing to be no more. They said, I read today that they said that the post office in the other countries were holding any packages coming to us. So I'm glad I bought a bunch of my little bowl covers, because, you're welcome, Denise, because I love those bowl covers, and you can't get that many for $3 and something. Thank gosh I've got a big bag full, because I use them and they just throw them away. Like if I put on that salmon that I cooked, I just throw that paper away, because you don't need to reuse them. Sometimes I've reused them, but when it's on fish or something, I don't. Yeah, I'm sad because of I don't know if it'll go back like it was or not, but I sure like getting kitchen stuff off of these little places, and I never had any trouble with them stealing anything from my credit card, but I buy a money card at Walmart, like a Visa, and then I use it online. I don't use my regular card, because even a little bit you spare, you don't notice it sometimes if it's $1, but I would notice it. And so I got that little card for $7, and then you add money to it, so you don't have to worry about if it gets compromised, then you can report it. And I love the new thing on the phone that I can lock the bank cards. I guess y'all have it. Maybe you've had it a long time. I didn't know about it till just recently. So now I lock my bank card and this card, and then I have the thumb fingerprint on this phone that I didn't have on the other one. So maybe that had something to do with it also. I'm really not for sure. And everything's been going good here today. Like I told you, and this weekend, I may not come on. I'm really tired. Then you never know. I might. I'm going to do those chili rellenos sometime this weekend with the hamburger and rice stuffing. And then I don't bread mine with egg whites. That's the Texas way, is to bread those with cracker meal. And so I bought I got one big box of extra of just plain old white crackers that I make my cracker meal with to bread my rellenos. And then I'll make a chili sauce that goes with them out of part of the hamburger, since there's only Mother and I. I remember in the restaurant where we had to make maybe 200, 300, 400 a day of those. But of course, I didn't do it myself, all of it. I mean, I helped. Yeah, I didn't, Zippity. Yeah, self-control because it's so much fun. I hope orders I've already placed get here. Grandchildren's birthday present. I don't know. They said they were holding packages, so not Temu. But see, they have like I've told y'all before, that I did some research. They've got a warehouse up in Connecticut. So probably that's why some of your stuff comes quicker, and then some of it has to come from across the water. But a lot of times they'll probably replace it or with something that they've already got in the States. I would think for their customers that's already got their orders in, and it may not affect them at all. It's just how they play their cards with the administration of whether they get to keep their business or not. It's kind of like with everything else. It just depends what's going on with the government. But I thought, being Friday night, I better come on here and holler at y'all and see if y'all were okay. And Denise, it's not like your lighter. There used to be one that has the line on the bottle. No, this is a real lighter, but they had the horse and the lion and there were several pictures on the bottle. They look just like the front of the line. Like if it was just right there, would look like your bottle. And I probably still have some of that somewhere, but I don't. It may be dried up, kind of like I am, just all dried up. But I hope y'all have a good weekend. If I don't talk to you, I'm going to try to watch and see if I put anything on for cooking. And somebody said I was going off too early, or when I went off, it just cut off. Well, I'm going to try not to push the button because I didn't realize it would go off so quick. But we've been on here 37 minutes and 18 seconds. So God bless you. God bless the United States. I wish y'all were here to talk with us, eat with us, whatever. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.